We've got two iPads running here. One is controlling our keyboards and vocal effects sound, and the other one here is connected to the mixer, which is the Yamaha LS9. This is the app for the LS9, and this is basically controlling all our in-ear mixes. So if I push here, I have everyone's in-ear mix: Paul, George, John, and Ringo, and myself. I'm the keys guy, obviously. And so if I click on my in-ear mix, I can see everything that is in my mix. So I just chose a channel and I can basically adjust my mix as I go along through the show. And I could also adjust other people's setup. So that's how that works. This is a little app. This is Lemur app, which is basically works control. It's OSC. And it's a custom-made app that we designed, that we programmed ourselves, custom-made to control our show. So right now we're on the setlist page, so you can see the whole setlist. And by pressing the little setlist button here, we can move forward into the setlist as the songs go along, and it's controlling every program change is selecting the right keyboard sounds, the right vocal effects, and so on and so forth. So we have several pages here, and this is obviously this is Wi-Fi to the computers which are off stage. We're going to show you in another video. So basically how it works is, and I can also control these through the iPad directly just by pressing here the little previous song, next song, previous song, next song. Okay, and you also have a standby on, standby off, and basically what this is for the vocal effects, so that when we talk in between songs, there's no vocal effects, it's dry. And when the songs start, well, I press standby off either here or on the keyboard, standby on, standby off, and that not only turns the effects on, but also mutes the microphones that are not being used for that song and unmutes all the ones that are needed for the song. And we have scene but changes, which I'll get to in other songs, because there's different scenes of effects for the vocals depending on the song. In this case, we're on Can't Buy Me Love. There's only one effect for the entire song, so it defaults to scene 1. But if I choose a song, let's say like what would be a good example would be something like Lucy in the Sky with Diamond. Oops, that's the sounds I'm using here. You got it shows you the lyrics, and it says scene 1 for the first verse, and then scene 2 for the second, for the pre-chorus, and then chorus, scene 3, and then back to scene 1. So basically what I do is during the song, as it goes along, scene 2, when we get to that pre-chorus, blurry, there we go. And so you could skip through the scenes, but obviously the iPad would be a little bit finicky, so we have the scene buttons here that I could just scroll through 1, 2, 3, and back. Or on this side, if I want to use my left hand, we have the drum triggers that we could just scroll through the scenes. So that's for the vocal effects. So let me show you the other pages. So now we have the keys info page here, the tab, which shows you the splits here, keyboard 1, keyboard 2. So you see Lucy, Laurie, that's what that is. So that's or Laurie organ up here. You got the drone in the left hand, so that's over here. So that's all on the top keyboard, and on the bottom keyboard I have a split of piano and organ. So the piano, you have that part in the pre-chorus which goes. Yes, and that's purposely like an upright piano, very muted and lots of reverb, because that's what that sounds like on the record. And the organ in the left hand, so you got the Lucy in the Sky with Diamond. And that's it. So there you go. So you have that, and you also see your part volumes here, because I could control the volume levels of all my parts here with these knobs, so up and down. You don't see the readouts. You're supposed to, but there's a bug in the program, but they still work. I can control my volumes of everything, and so on and so forth. And yeah, so that's that page. Then you have also these songs A, songs B. These are just because in setlist mode I could just scroll through the songs, one by one, but I have to go through the set list. But during soundcheck, if I want to just go directly to a song, I could just go to songs A, and I have a list of songs for the first set, so I could go to like Please Please Me directly, or Ticket to Ride. So during soundcheck or whatever, I could just go directly to those songs. Songs B, I have another batch of songs, and songs C are the sequences, and some of the solo acoustic numbers, blah 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 blah. But these are used mostly just during soundcheck. During the show, I'm on set list or on keys info, so I can see my my readout.